Rank play is here in less than a week on February 5th. Are you ready for it? I'll show you the best exercise a lot of the pros use before their matches, and I hope this video helps you be ready and will give you better insight on how to improve your gun skill. This is something that you should be using every day before matches, and I mean literally every day. So let's go into private match. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to only play maps that are going to be featured in Ranked play for Black Ops 7. And that's going to be Blackheart, Colossus, Den, Exposure, Raid, and Scar. And that's what you're going to need to do. What I recommend next is picking a game mode like Hardpoint and jumping into those maps with Hardpoint and learning the rotations. You got to learn the full rotations. And you don't really need to change any of these settings here, but yeah, you need to learn the full rotations. Next, what you need to do is select the bots. So you need to add a certain amount of bots, and I would say 8, just to kind of start off with. And with the difficulty, you really don't want anything extremely difficult. You don't want them really to be shooting back, because that's not the point of this exercise. The point of this exercise is to learn your aim, and you really want to be able to shoot bots and just learn the movements, learn your aim, get used to everything. That's the goal of this exercise here. It's not really for them to be shooting back at you. It's for you to be moving and shooting, and you start learning your own muscle memory. You start building it. So the next thing we're going to be learning is the class setup here that we're going to be having for Ranked and what it might look like. We're going to have the M15, and we're probably going to have the Peacekeeper here, and the Mirage. And that's probably going to be the only 3 weapons they're going to be using for the assault rifles here. And as for the submachine guns, I think what we're going to be doing is we're going to be seeing the Raiden and the Dravik. Yeah, it's going to be the Dravik. And that's going to be really the only 2 weapons that we're going to be using here on Ranked play. I did hear from someone inside that the Sturmwolf, if you can pronounce that correctly, is going to be also making an appearance. They do have snipers that are in the CWL right now, but I don't think we're going to be seeing those in Ranked play exactly. So here I have a picture of the attachments you're going to need for the M15. And as for perks and wildcards, I'm really not entirely sure what wildcards are going to be used here for Ranked play. And I mean, I don't even know if we're going to be using them at all. But I would go with the perk Greed. That would be the one to go with. And as for the perks, I mean, you're going to want the Ninja, of course. You're going to want the tech mask to help with all the flashbangs and stuff. You're going to want your dexterity, and I mean, if they do allow it, you're going to have flak jacket. And I think the Jaeger is going to be the weapon of choice here. We can't use any of the special attachments that we unlock for prestiging, but we're going to want to use that barrel. We're going to want to use the firing mod here for the springs. I do suggest we have a reticle, something that just kind of works best with you. And the rear grip, we're not going to have, I don't know if they're going to have magazines or not, but we're going to end up just picking one anyways. But I don't know if they're going to allow those. What you're going to want to pick for your support is either it's going to be a trophy or a salt pack. Those are just the standard 2 that have been around. I have heard that they're going to be using the overclock system in Ranked play, but I can't guarantee that 100%. If they do, I mean, I would just go with the extra, the recharge time. That's what I do. Yeah. And so our next thing is we're not going to have stems at all, but they're going to be stuns. I don't think flashbangs are going to make an appearance. Again, you have choice for overclocking them. I do really strongly believe we're going to be seeing that, you know. For frags or stem techs, I think they're going to be the stem techs or the frags. I think those are going to be the only 2 we're going to be seeing as well here. Alright, and for the next submachine gun here, I'm going to be showing you kind of some of the attachments I'm expecting. It doesn't mean it's going to be a guarantee, but these are some of the attachments, well, you know, I'm expecting to see here in Ranked play. So we're going to want to use the bottom magazine, I believe. Yes, yeah, that's the one we're going to be wanting to use here. And okay, for rear grip, we're going to want to use this one. Okay, and for our stock, we're going to want to use this one as well. And I think we're going to want those springs as well. So that's going to be the gun, and the setup class is going to be pretty much the same. Okay, so here we are playing Hardpoint, and our goal is just to study the hard points and figure out where they are. You want to do the full rotation. You want to see where, you know, P1 is, point 1, P2 is, and you want to be able to just kind of recognize a lot of that. And at the same time, just practice on shooting some of these bots. Now, the bots aren't going to be a good representation on where the enemies are going to be in the hard point or how they're going to be coming around, but it's something really good that you need to be doing and learning some of the spawns as well. So it's just kind of good to tinker with this, and you want to be bouncing back and forth, and you let them shoot you a little bit and just kind of get an idea what you can do to move, and just kind of it's all about the movement. And that's just really it. That's all you want to be doing. This is probably the most important thing you could be doing right now before rank play, is learn those hardpoint zones, learn these maps, wander around the maps, just look around, see some of the spots. There's no stress to it, you know, no stress. This shouldn't be stressful at all. It should be just mainly focused on learning the maps, learning the hard points, and just shooting. You want to make sure you get your accuracy built up as much as possible, and in some cases you're going to want to go to team deathmatch to do that as well. And you want to change that time limit. Maybe you might want to change that score limit and change it to really high. You know, who really cares? I will say a lot of the pro players and a lot of players I've learned competing in challengers is that you want to do about maybe 100 to 200 bots. Yes, 100 to 200 bots per day, and you're going to be able to see some improvement on that. 100 to 200 bots per day, and that's just something really important. Another thing is you want to learn the LL here. You want to be able to aim and spam that L. So what I mean is, doing that is going to reset the rotational aim assist, and some of the different types of aim assist that they have in Call of Duty is going to be required with the L. So it helps just kind of move around a little bit better. But don't forget to LL a lot in doing this. But like I said, do bots. Bots is going to help you. Don't worry about prestiging. Don't worry about ranking up in pubs right now. Do bots. Do 100 bots. I challenge you to do 100 bots. But yeah, this is just something that's helped me. It's helped a lot of players, is shooting bots. And I really hope this video helps you. I hope maybe you get some insight here that you didn't know. You know, some people just don't know to shoot bots, and it really is. It's that simple. Shooting bots will improve your gameplay, period. If you guys have any other suggestions on what we should do, please leave a comment here below this video, and I would love to look at it and read it. If you like this video, hit that like, and don't forget to subscribe for some more. I'll be showing some more clips here, maybe by the weekend, and I hope to see you guys in rank here in 1 week. Peace out, and have a wonderful day, and God bless.